What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's the first time you are stopping by, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's very important. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Robert Mugabe. Robert Mugabe is a late former Zimbabwe president. So today his son was arrested in South Africa due to he shoot one of his guard. So we don't know what actually happened. So I'm going to play the video for you. The police are going to explain everything. But we learn from other people that this Robert Mugabe's son actually did some crime in 2024. I think he beat somebody up in the club. So South African government actually died down the case. So this is another one flying, and this is another one, and this one there have been a proof that he has been arrested, as you can see in the video. So I'm going to show you all the video, and I'm going to let you hear from South African police what actually happened, how they arrest him. Peace up. Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay. You may start.
Okay, good afternoon. We can confirm that the police will be investigating a case of attempted murder that is following after a 23-year-old man was found shot in this particular residence where we are staying. According to the information that we have at hand is that it was around past 10 when a diplomatic unit was patrolling around the area, and they were stopped by a security vehicle that informed them that there's a shooting incident in this area. And upon arriving here, that's when they found the victim who was shot. They managed to speak to him before he was taken to hospital. And according to the victim, he indicated that he's an employee of this particular house. He's a gardener. But the circumstances of the shooting at this moment, they are still a bit sketchy. And as you can see, we do have our police units that are here that are doing their preliminary investigations. We also have our dog unit that is currently searching in the house, searching for the firearm that is alleged to have been used to shoot the particular employee. So at the moment, we will be taking into custody two people. They are aged 33 and 24. They will be taken in for questioning so that we can determine actually as to what happened during when this shooting occurred and what actually led to the shooting.
Sorry, are you unable to find the firearm?
So now, when your father was a former president, it gave you a right to take somebody else's life. So a former, a former president, Robert Mugabe's son, decided to pew a guard, a security guard, to be precise. It is alleged that he attempted murder that security guard. So allegedly he was later arrested for that crimes. So what I'm asking is, how can you come to South African soil and disrespect that way? Because that is a honest disrespect to come to other person's country and attempting to murder somebody. That was somebody else's life. You wanted to take it out. I don't care if the guard was a foreigner or was a South African citizen. The fact is, you wanted to murder somebody in a foreign land. That's huge. I feel like most of the foreigners are too comfortable in South Africa that they think that they can take a life and live as normally. That is a crazy business. And it's not only a former president, Mugabe's child can do that or pull those things. Many of the foreign nations, they try to pull those stunts of taking people's lives. Everyone's life matters, including the foreigners in this country. They need to get justice. And the guard that was being shot at, or who was shot, he needs a justice. It is alleged that this guy is being arrested and is detained, and they're gonna find out or investigate on his case. We don't care if you are a former child's president. We don't care if you are upcoming child's president. You're not a president. That was not you. You'll be forever famous for your all wrongdoings.
I think that was now a waste of state resources there, because if I looked at the videos, it seemed like there was most probably 40-50 police officers in that precinct. While if you go maybe just across the road to Alex, you would not find 40-50 police officers in the same vicinity. So for me, they could have had people there. I mean, you have your photographer there, you have your forensic analyst, and analysis or analysts there, and maybe 2 or 3 other people to just cordon off the scene so that they can actually do their work and gather the information. You did not need even I heard that one of the crime intelligence bosses, Ngumalo or Kumalo, was also on the scene. For what reason, for what purpose do we invest so much resources? In this case, there's at least 70 people that getting killed in South Africa on a daily basis. We don't see them running to those murder scenes or crime scenes. So for me, I think there was a waste of resources. And when you have so many police officers at one crime scene, it tends to one leads to contamination of the crime scene. Then some of the evidence gets destroyed, or you miss it, or people contaminate the scene. So for me, that was not a good scene. They might think now the police was there and it was quick action. No, I don't see it like that. I see it as a waste of resources. It's already been in the spotlight. I mean, especially the infights that's happening currently in our police. You can see that it's people that hold high ranks that's fighting with each other. And we, the South Africans, the population of South Africa, the people staying in South Africa, is affected because it seems like our resources is directed in the wrong angles, wrong directions, and not where it's really needed to actually stop crime, fight crime, investigate crime, and actually bring perpetrators to the book. Also, I see there's a pattern if we look at the Mugabe's track record in South Africa, because this is now the 3rd case. There was a case where the son was previously involved with clashes with law enforcement. Nothing came of that case. That case just went under the radar. Then it was the mother, Grace Mugabe, who assaulted a young lady here in the presence of one of her sons again. And we just heard that she's got diplomatic immunity. I don't know if that was really true or whatever the case may be, because at that time Robert Mugabe was no longer the president of Zimbabwe. We don't know what was the status, but that was the story that was told to us. And now you have another son, again clashing with the law in South Africa. So for me now, I'm picking up a trend here. Is this not going to be one of those cases that will just be swept under the carpet and nothing comes of it? I feel like this is something that's going to happen here. Now, just because you are the son of a former head of state doesn't mean you have immunity. One needs to go check what is his status pertaining to his government, and that we can only do going to the Department of International Relations and Cooperation to check if he's got immunity or if he's a consular official. Then you have some exceptions there as to when there's a criminal offense involved.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back from the video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. You all hear from the police what the police actually said. They said they have gone and arrest him, that he's gonna face the judge, that this time is not gonna be released. I hope that will be possible, so they should arrest him. You know, when you are a late president's son does not actually mean you can shoot anybody anyhow, because nobody is above the law. So if this actually happened and they arrest him and they jail him, all the other ones they are gonna see the sample and feel like, oh, we can't really do anyhow, because number one, what the second guy actually said is on point. He said you are president's son does not actually mean you can come to South Africa. And the woman is also in South Africa. You can come to South Africa and shoot anybody. That does not make any sense. You are going to face the judgment, and it actually means that the judgment should actually be more brutal than that you should actually face the crime of killing somebody. So the South African police actually said their own from previous, and the other guys who actually put his own point was saying that South African police take that case too much, that wasting of the reason why he said that, he said South African police actually waste resources of using 50 police to arrest only one person, that over a lot of police in his house circling the house, that this is too much over the lot of police. You can see the video that I show you. You can see it. You can see how many police holding only him, and with dog, with everything, just like they want to arrest a world criminal. So this guy actually is he has some stuff with South African police. Before I told you that from the starting of this video, from the starting, that in 2024 he has some case with the government, that the case actually been abandoned. So I want you guys to subscribe, like, comment.